Today we will be looking at the color wheel. On the color wheel, we are going to talk about yellow and red today. Those are warm colors. Other warm colors are red, red-orange, orange, and yellow-orange. When you mix yellow and red together, that creates orange. If you use more yellow, that makes yellow-orange. If you use more red and orange, it makes red-orange. At your table, you will have brushes, Sharpies, messy mats for painting, and red and yellow paint. You will also have one piece of white paper. We are making a piece of candy corn today. We will be tracing it, outlining it, and painting it using red and yellow, mixing the color orange on our paper. This is the project beginning to end. I will walk you through the steps now. First, take your piece of paper and write your name at the bottom. If you have Miss Hamilton, Miss Hankins, or Miss Hale, your teachers, please write an H for Hankins, an HAM for Hamilton, and an HALE for Miss Hale. All other teachers just write the first letter of their name. Flip your paper over, and then I'd like you to grab the candy corn template on your table. You will take that template and trace it with a pencil. Be careful when you're moving your hand that you don't lift up the template. Once you have that drawn in, you need to draw 3 curved lines. Actually, just 2 curved lines. 2 curved lines creating 3 spaces. Once you've drawn those curved lines, you'll trace the whole piece of candy corn with a Sharpie. This makes your lines very clear so you know where you're painting in. If you'd like to go over that outline twice, it really helps the line be bold so you can see it. And just in case you paint over those lines, they'll still show through. So I'm going over this twice with a Sharpie. Once you have your lines, you'll be painting each section in. The top section will leave white. The middle is orange and the bottom is yellow. I'm writing those in so you have a good understanding of what needs to be yellow and orange. You don't have to do that. I'm opening the yellow paint and painting straight from the tub because yellow is a primary color. You can't mix yellow, it just is a primary color. I'm painting in that lower portion yellow, trying my best to stay in the lines. Don't get out of the lines. Try your best to stay in that area that you've allowed to paint in. If you make a smudge, it's okay, we can go back and fix it. In the middle of your paper, we're going to mix red with a little dot and yellow together to make orange. Now, candy corn typically is a brighter orange, so I would use more yellow than red to make this orange color. So the more yellow is better for this orange. A little dot of red with a lot more yellow, and then you're creating orange yourself for this middle color. If you don't like the color of orange that you've made, just keep mixing on your paper until you get the tone that you want. Remember, we're going for light orange, not dark orange, so you want more yellow than red. The more yellow it is, the more it will look like the candy corn orange. Darker red is not as realistic for candy corn. Once you've finished painting in those 2 portions, take your paper and put it on the drying rack. Once you've put it on the drying rack, please grab your brush and we're going to take it back to the sink. Once you're done with your painting, we really need to make sure our brushes are cleaned properly. This paint, if left in a brush, causes it to get stiff. So notice how I'm scrubbing with my fingers to make sure all of the paint is getting out. Once that water starts to run clean, that's when I know my brush has been completely scrubbed out of all the paint. Once you are done washing and you see that water run clean, check your brush with a paper towel, dab it off on the paper towel, and throw the paper towel in the trash can. Brushes need to really be taken care of. Once you're done washing, it's going to go in the cup facing up so the hair doesn't get stuck.